What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be customizing a 1971 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 in the Crew 2. What we're going to be doing is taking a look at the visual customization the car offers, the manufacturer colors, take it outside for a top speed run stock, and then take it out for a top speed run 100% fully maxed out with the double nitrous perk that we have in this game to see how fast we can get this car to go. So let's take a look at it here really quick. So currently I have it painted in that gold with the black stripes, kind of like the Papa John's Camaro in a way. But obviously this is the Z28, which is just amazing. This was the top trim level back in the 70s. Z28 was a track performance package for the Camaro. It was first introduced in 1967 to compete in races, and they kept making the package available for other Camaros in the years. So this is one of them right here. Probably out of Z28s themselves, I think this is my favorite. I do prefer the 69 SS Camaro, but as far as Z28, I do like the 71 the most. Very nice car. So let's take a look at the manufacturer colors really quick here. So we got the gold, the white, silver, black, and just to mention really quick, it already comes with a matte black stripes, so you don't have to find a livery in or that. It already comes with it, so that's pretty good. Moving on, we got the blue, green, the yellow if you want to make Bumblebee, the gold we already have it in, and orange, and then a red. This orange is more like a reddish orange. It's kind of strange. So I'm gonna try to go for like a resto mod build with this car. So I'm gonna be painting it in a metallic orange. This one right here. It looks a lot better in the sun, trust me. All right there. Then we're going to be going to the visual parts. So we got the hood option right here. Then we got blower, carbon fiber stock, then matte black variants of the stock blower and the cowl induction hood. So me going with this one right here. I think it looks really good. Moving along, front bumper. So this one gets rid of the fog lights, makes them into carbon intakes. That's pretty cool, kind of like a Hellcat sort of. And here we have the stock bumper painted in the body color, and the grille painted black instead of the chrome, so that's pretty cool. And here we have the front splitter painted with a body colored stripe. That's interesting. We have this splitter here, not very yeah, that's very wow, that's a little too much. Carbon fiber version of that, and that's pretty much it. So I'll be going with this one right here. So we have the painted with the blacked out grille. I think that looks good, and I want to keep the fog lights. The carbon ones look a little weird to me. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep the fog lights there. Okay, moving along. So we got the fenders. So there you go. You got a wide body there. And I think it looks pretty good with this car, especially when we put different wheels on it. I think it'll tie it in very well. Even though the car itself does have, it's got decent fenders that come out a little bit, but these look pretty good. Again, the Ubisoft likes to get a little crazy with a wide body. I would like to see it toned down a little bit, but overall it's not too bad. But it's definitely not my first choice if I was making it myself. Moving on to wheels. So I went through all the wheels already. I wanted to find something very modern to kind of tie in our resto mod build here. And this is the one I came up with right here. This one right here. We're going to paint it black and then make them larger. If you guys want to see all the other wheel options, how they look on this car, I'll put that at the end of the video at this angle. And then you can kind of tell me, in the comments if you want to tell me which wheel you would have picked yourself. But anyways, I'm going to be going with this one. Be painting it black. And then we're gonna, as far as the size, obviously this is way too large here, so I'm gonna go 2 clicks down there. Like that, 2 clicks down. Alright, not bad. Moving along, so we got caliper color. Obviously I'm gonna go with the orange. A little darker there. There we go. Side mirrors, so we got the stock ones that look pretty good, sporty, and then we got these. I guess more like a touring car style mirror. I'm not really a fan of that. I like the stock one a lot better. Moving along, skirts, so you can dechrome that, make it body color, like our front bumper, definitely. So what we're doing here is getting rid of some of the chrome. Rear fender, boom, continue that wide body. That's pretty cool. It removes the rear reflector. You see that right there. And also forgot to mention that the front one also removed the front reflector as well. There we go. Rear wing. So you have the stock one here. You have this matte black one. Carbon version. So these are just different painted versions of the stock one. Here's our first different wing. And here we have this spoiler is very similar to like the 81 I think it was, Z28. Very nice. And then we have this large carbon spoiler. So I'll be going with the 80 style Camaro wing. I like this one a lot more. I think it goes a lot better with a car because this one's a little bit too small in my opinion. I really like the way this one looks in the car and it wraps around, kind of like a Trans Am in a way. Looks really good. Rear bumper. So you can get this back portion around the taillights in matte black. You can get the taillights tinted. That looks pretty cool. Carbon there. Then we have just exhaust options. And then here's so this the chrome bumper, but you have to have these exhausts, so that kind of sucks there. Okay, carbon diffuser. So there's no, that's interesting, there's no rear bumper painted option. That's interesting. Well then. Alright, so I went through a livery editor. I couldn't get rid of the chrome on the bumper, which really sucks. So the only option you have here, because there is no stock exhaust variant with the painted bumper, which really sucks. I don't know why Ubisoft did that. That's a very, very big shame. So the only other option is to either, so that everything matches, obviously, is to put the chrome back on the front bumper and then have it match with the rear, which I really don't want to do because we have that nice blacked out grille, or just deal with these kind of ugly exhaust tips, and then we'd get the painted right there. So I guess that's probably what we're gonna have to do. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Moving along to the interior, so here we got the red, the light brown, dark brown, the light silver, white, the blue, and then the yellow. So I just know these really match with the car. I'd like to keep it all black, but then you can't change the trim. Get rid of that wood grain on the interior, which is kind of dated. So what we're gonna have to do here is go with the silver here, and then tone it down to where there's pretty much no silver there, except for like the sides of the seats a little bit, which doesn't look too bad. That's really our only other option. Either that or have lots of yellow and stuff, because unfortunately for this car usually they let you do the stitching in a certain color, but this one doesn't let you do the stitching by itself. It's really strange. So if I go here to the yellow, for example, you'll be able to see that vividly. You see we go all the way down and then we still have yellow on the sides of the seats. The interior of this car is very strange. Yeah, that really sucks. So again, our only other option is to go with this, have the gray on the sides there of the seats. We're making a lot of compromises with this car. Interior materials, so you can keep, the leather / vinyl, or have, the dash and all that wrapped in suede. There's a little bit too much suede. It's on the seats, on the steering wheel, and it's just too much, so just keep it stock like that. And here we go, interior inserts, so we get rid of that wood grain. We got carbon fiber, the wood grain we had stock, or gloss black. So I'm going with a gloss black. I think it looks really good, a lot more modern. Apply that there. Back out, see how it looks. Not bad. You don't really notice that it's gray, which is kind of good. So I'm sure if we go in the first person, once we go outside, you'll be able to see that. I'm moving along here. A lot of people always ask me what vanity is. Vanity is just custom tires that you win and you can buy and stuff like that with crew credits. Not really a fan of these. Keeping it stock there. Performance. This car's 100% stock. Perf Level 50 out of 280. It's a really low perf level car. Top speed's 111. Let's see if that's true. Usually I put a brake upgrade on there to see if that's correct. And this one you can see it's not correct. So the real top speed is 124. Power is 333 horsepower, I guess. That's interesting. So the stats are always kind of thrown off when you have it stock. I don't know why. But if you throw a brake upgrade on there, that's how you can see the correct, real stats. So those are the ones right there. So we're going to keep it stock there, no upgrades at all. Let's go ahead and take it outside. I'm going to pull over to the side here. Just rev it. Sounds like a V8, that's good. From the inside. I love those gauges, so nice. Alright. Not bad so far. Gun is 100% stock. Come on, you can do 100 up the hill. You can do it. There you go. Oh my gosh. Well, only 330 horsepower. I mean, it's not really a ripper right now. But once we modify it, it will be. Fully max it out. Not bad. I mean, it's got some body roll, but not too much. Like the Shelby Mustang Cobra I drove in the other video. The Charger, it doesn't have as much body roll as those. Obviously, this being a Z28, had stiffer suspension and all that from the factory. Alright. So, again, there's 100% stock. I'll be using the nitrous at the very end to get us up to that top speed. Obviously, many, all cars in the Crew 2 come with nitrous stock. So, yeah, here we go. Alright, 138, not bad, and it's dying down very quickly. So that's lying down 130, 129, 128, it kept going down. Yeah, not bad, I mean, not much power. Nothing crazy. But yeah, let's go ahead and max it out and see what kind of beast we can turn this into. So there we go, Perf Level 280 out of 280, top speed up to 225 miles an hour. Definitely a big jump, almost double. Power up to 614, very good. 0 to 60, 2.7, that's very impressive. Quarter mile, 10s, very nice. Alright, let's see how it does. Alright, 240, not bad, and it starts dying down there. So some of the other cars I have customized have gone faster than that. More than 250s, even close to 260s. So, I mean, 240 isn't crazy impressive. Let me take some corners here, though. Yeah, it slides a little bit. Understeers. Yeah, the handling's not all that great. Understeers a lot. That's surprising. This car's interesting. Yeah, it's not very good compared to the others when you fully max them out. If you want to buy it to customize it for looks and all that, I mean, obviously I'd recommend that it's a very good looking car. But as far as like performance, if you want to have some really fast, zippy, maxed out classic cars, this one really isn't one of those. Not what I expected, honestly. I really expected it since it's so small compared to, other muscle cars that are a lot longer, a lot bulkier. This car was more sleek and smaller, and it's really not as fast as I'd hoped. But, I mean, it's pretty decent all around. And it's a good looking car on top of that. So anyways guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and as promised, here are all the wheel options for the Z28.